It's Kim and Keandra of Jolie Noire, and we are here for our second day of Vlogmas. So, just kind of like wanting to give a bit of I guess, an announcement. I don't know if it's necessarily an announcement, but a couple of you were concerned. Well, not necessarily concerned, but you were saying how you missed yesterday's live. So these lives are for Vlogmas.
Yeah.
So any live that we do that's impromptu, it'll definitely be for Vlogmas, and then anything that we do. Anything that we do. Like that's scheduled, we'll let you guys know in the community tab, or if you subscribe to our mailing, or rather our email list, then you'll be able to find out about scheduled lives as well. So yeah, but we're really excited that you guys are, excited about the vlogs. We do want to get a schedule going, like an ongoing schedule, because that was mentioned as well. And it's been mentioned a couple of times. So we want to make sure that we do whatever it is that you guys are asking. And
yeah, so that you guys can catch our lives and stuff. So we are going to try to get on the schedule for Vlogmas. But the lives are kind of like filler content for us, so that we can participate in Vlogmas and still, have all of our videos and have our 25 days, especially because we're still out of town.
yeah,
But this is our last day.
yes.
So, yeah.
So we also have a vlog coming out. Obviously, it's the one that we've been working on this weekend. It's the travel vlog, Thanksgiving vlog, And so we'll have that out for you guys as well. But so yeah, we're just planning for those things, and then we'll get them out for you. But yeah, so we really have like nothing to talk about again.
Yeah.
Which don't necessarily have to. Just want to come on and chat with you guys. But we do want to share how we're going to do another video for our current favorites. So we've made a couple purchases, some things that we've been eyeing, and then some things that we just saw and we want to purchase them. But yeah, so we'll be showing those things. Hi, how are you?
Bullet Diva.
But yeah, so we'll be showing you guys some of those things. I have my Sublime that I definitely, want to give more attention to, with like an explanation and things like that. Hi.
Hi.
And so we have yeah, just a couple of other things that you've probably seen in our vlogs. So yeah.
Yeah. So we're excited about the videos that we do have coming up.
I'm Keandra, and
yeah.
her name is Kim.
Yeah, and I'm Kim. Yeah, so we are, and then we do have some other videos planned for you guys that are Christmas specific. So you guys just keep watching so that we can, so that you can see what it is that we're doing. Yeah, I'm not feeling all that well today, guys, but so my mind is like kind of in one place, or whatever, more than one place, I guess.
Yeah. New subscriber. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Jamila.
Hi.
Yay, we see some
Familiar.
some familiar faces and some newer faces.
Yeah.
How are y'all? Yeah, so we were just saying how we're gonna start with a schedule for you guys for our lives. We started basically having a schedule in October for Vlogtober, but this month we're gonna do Vlogmas, which is what we're doing now. And any live that seems impromptu or it's not scheduled, just kind of note them as scheduled, I guess, for this month, because we're doing all of our vlogs, or all of our lives rather, for Vlogmas. But also we're gonna start getting on a schedule for you guys. So we're just kind of talking about that. And then talking, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no. And then talking about how we're going to do our current favorites. We're going to call it our winter current favorites. So that's definitely going to include like some new things that we've purchased, and, all of that. So.
Yeah, and so if you have video ideas, like things that you want to see, surely, let us know, like in the comments, or, like as it's related to the video. And then that way we'll know, kind of what things you guys are looking for. And if we can do them, we certainly will. Is that Shaul? Shaul, are you asking where we're from?
Yeah, where
we're from Louisiana.
Yeah. So yeah,
nice specs. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna add those ideas or whatever it is that you guys want to see.
Yeah.
And then also, add like our vlogs here and there. We're gonna do more vlogs, of course, just like we did in October for Vlogtober. But yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for showing up and for like always viewing the vlogs and any other videos that we have. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, any other videos that we have. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, so on our last vlog, so because like I said, we're about to leave our hotel. It's on our last vlog. You guys probably know, if you saw the video, you would have seen that I called ahead to see if we can get a room with 2 beds and a shower only, and we got that.
Yes.
And we actually have it booked, the same room they have us in for next time too. So call ahead, as the hotel says, if you want something, a special accommodation.
That's right.
Because I was like, I know you guys do it.
Why the same haircut? Well, we're sisters, and it's called a bob cut, and it's a pretty popular cut for women these days, and it's cute.
It's cute. That's really
That's it.
Yeah, we love the haircut. And just so happen to have
It's
it
a
at the same
lovely
time.
cut. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamila.
I know, like the question usually comes from a lot of men, but on our Instagrams, people are just hyping up the bobs, and the people are women.
Yeah.
So they get it.
That makes sense.
You're twins. No,
No,
we're
we're
sisters.
twins.
We're 2 years apart, actually. I just turned 40 on the 30th of November, and Kim is 38.
Yeah. I turned 38 in September 14th. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so, it's so weird right now, kind of different. I don't feel different, but I can't believe I'm 40 years old.
My sister and I are 18 months apart.
Oh, wow.
Just like us. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Who is it? Thank you. But yeah.
We have a late checkout, so.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yes. She said, welcome to the 40 Club.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
You'll be welcoming me soon.
Thank you, J-Lop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll be welcoming Kim soon. It's so, like I said, though, it's so weird because I still feel like, so you're a millennial, obviously, Jamila. So you know how we are millennial 40-year-olds. We ain't like.
We're not your average 40.
You're not.
I'm not 40, but yeah.
We're not.
May as well
We
say I
aren't.
am.
We're not the average 40-year-old. Like, we still depend on our parents for things, and yeah.
We didn't need mom to call though for the hotel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We still take care of our business, but
I've been taking care of hotel arrangements since I was in my early 20s.
she has.
I think I was in my teens actually.
Yeah. But whenever we need for something to get done,
serious.
like for real, we call mommy. Yeah, and we'll call our dad too. As a matter of fact, he'll be like, "Tell them your dad said."
And I'm like, nope, I'm not.
No
doing
one's
that.
doing that. But I mean, it's like parents of millennials, they want to help.
Yeah.
They want to do all
A
that
lot
they
more
can.
helpful.
Yeah, and I appreciate my parents for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, our parents for that. Thank you for the birthday roses and cakes.
Oh. So what are you guys doing today? Anything new with Jolie Noire? We are planning to, have a December launch. We just have to make sure that our illustrator can get it out for us so that we can get it shot. So we should be sending that to her this week.
Yes.
Honestly, we're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
She's kind of like our she really is designer for all of these things. Any touches that you see on our graphics or anything like that, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, you should add pink here, or maybe you should do a flower here, or maybe the girl's hair should be, but Kim is the bulk of that. And but still, like, we've been really busy with creating our individual content. We've been busy with YouTube. Nice speech. Thank you. We've been busy with all of those things, and so yeah, so amazing. I'm still wanting you girls to lay out my clothes. Listen, listen. I still depend on Kim from time to time. So, but no, but I think though, because what's good about this whole thing is that the whole brand works together.
Yeah.
So while we're not like if we don't have a launch, which we will have a launch this month, but to close out the year. But while if we didn't have launches throughout, the brand is Jolie Noire. So
Yeah.
that's our individual content creating, and all those things. Like anything that Kim and I do, is Jolie Noire related, and then now especially being that we have our YouTube channel too, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's all like something that works together.
Yeah. Yep. We don't have a Black History Month collaboration like with a partnership or anything yet.
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah.
do, you guys know you will be getting that.
That email sure
Yeah.
will. Yeah, the past 3 Black History Months, we've obviously done something, in retail stores, or I think some of you know that we were on the Today Show for this year for Black History Month. So, as soon as we get that call, we're gonna definitely tell you guys. But we're not really like trying to, bank on those types of things carrying us either. And I know you ain't asked this, Jamila, but it still goes, with the conversation. Because a lot of people, like even our family members, they'll be like, so y'all not doing a collaboration with Target again? And we're
Now
like,
it's time for someone else.
Yeah.
have a chance to.
and now if they hit us up, of course. But yeah, we're just,
It'd be cool if they hit us up for the Future Collective.
yeah, that would be really
That would be
good.
really nice. Target, if you're watching. No, I was kidding.
But yeah.
So yeah, are you guys working today, or is this a day off? Yes, they should.
It sold out quickly
It
locally.
did.
Yes, it did.
It sold out quickly everywhere. We couldn't even hardly see it. You're off today. Oh, that's nice. We couldn't hardly see it. Like we had to keep going to different locations just so that we could try to see different
In
pieces.
our city.
In our city,
And that was the
we
word
have,
in different places.
yeah,
too.
that was like everywhere. People were asking, "Are you guys gonna restock?" We don't know. We're like, we're
not Target. We don't know.
we don't have the information. And so so we couldn't hardly see it, and we went to several. Atlanta has, I think we counted almost 20 locations in the Atlanta surrounding areas, and we went to a ton of them, and it was hard. Like we went almost an hour away and still barely found anything. So yeah, it was really cool. What we got back, the report, was that we were, outside of the Target brand stuff, we were the top seller. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
And everything did really well. We kind of knew putting Girl with Hat in the store would, be pretty good. Like that would work. We were kind of like, because that's our bestseller, and so we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. But Noire's what I'm wearing today. That set, our sets do well, but Noire's what I'm wearing today does well as well. But that was one of the ones that in 2020 we were about to pull down off of the website. So for it to do exceptionally well was really cool. It was really great. And then Noire Icon was one that we were like, we need one more shirt, and we didn't really know what else to do. And then we, kind of had to brainstorm a lot. And then we were able to come up with that one, and people really liked that one too. That was, it was a really cool experience. And yeah, I mean, I would love to do it again.
She said, would you consider pop-up boutiques in different cities?
Yeah, we would love to do that. We have considered it, and it's just something it's really expensive to do the way that we want to do it.
Right.
So, and then we know someone who helped someone do them before, so we would definitely want to hire someone to help us to organize and strategize for it. We know that we have like on the East Coast, we know that we have, the following and stuff like that to be able, so we would know, we know the map and the course that we would want to take for it. And along the South, like we know those cities that we would do well in. But we just need, like structure on inventory and, like how to execute that. We wouldn't want to just go out or either that or do like lots more research.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hi, Tope. How are you?
Hi. Thank you for putting the pronunciation of your name.
Yeah.
It's, like, cool.
I could definitely see it in Nordstrom in Seattle.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's so good that you say that, because we can too. Like, we try to make it be what it is, what we want it to be, which is a luxury brand.
Yeah.
And the fact that you said that you could see it in Nordstrom, that means a lot. It does. It means that what we're trying to accomplish, we're actually accomplishing that.
Yeah.
Because y'all see the vision. So.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is that Nordstrom, they have they've carved out space, on their floor, if you will, for Black designers, and so it's not as far fetched as one might think. It's just that we would need to get in like with the buyers, and we actually inquired of someone who had their product in Nordstrom. They said they had it in Nordstrom before, but they kind of gave us like, they weren't like hopeful basically. But so it didn't discourage us, but it just, kind of like, we were like, okay, we just have to figure out how to get in there. But then we also know of I think I can't remember, like they work with brands, with Black owned brands for partnerships. And so we could, definitely see how to go that route. That would be really cool as well. So
I'm from Cali, got my girl with hat shirt, and I love
it.
Oh, thank you. Look,
thank you.
You're very welcome, Tope. Thank you for supporting.
I love that. Which girl with hat do you have? Did you get the Target one, or did you get one of the ones from
our
website? Girl with hat was like, that has such a great story, and it is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Of our Target. You have the Target one. Oh yeah.
Okay, dope.
We love that. So Girl with Hat, that one, and Girl with Tear were thank you, Jamila. Those were our two launches that we did. Those were the first graphic tees that we did. We were trying to figure out how to position Jolie Noire and how to how to actually gain a customer base, basically. At the time that those ideas came, I was a part of a Facebook group that was really helpful, and just kind of like saying, because at first we had Jolie Noire as our product, as a signature sweatshirt. We still
you never start a brand with the logo and shooting like,
because no one knows you.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Like, unless they know you. Like, if they know you, if you're a celebrity, then obviously that's different. And so we launched with Jolie Noire, and they were like, well, you can't really lead with that. You shouldn't really lead with that, actually. They were like, you probably should come up with something that, would be eye-catching. And at the same time, we were in a store. We never mentioned the name of the store, but we were in a store, and they still have graphics and stuff like that today. And they're a really popular store. And actually in Atlanta, they're very popular. Lots of Black people shop with them. And so they had a few different, like I think 10 or so different graphic tees that had different races of women on them. And we were, we saw one with one Black woman on it, and the rest were like white women, or I think there was like an Asian woman on one.
Beautiful graphics.
I think the Asian one only had one as well. So, and they were beautiful. They were amazing, actually. And I went looking, because I was like, I want another one, because I was able to get one. Keandra didn't get one. They only went up to a large in it. And so it just fit me, because it was kind of oversized. And so I was, like, I want another one. Like, I want more, like this, but I want, black women on them, really, pretty black women. And so I went looking everywhere. I went looking on, websites that I thought might carry it, like on other black brand owners' websites and stuff, and couldn't find anything. All I could find was like stuff with like a silhouette or like that foxy brown. Like, y'all remember that back in the early 2000s, how like they had these silhouette tees with the foxy brown or like the fist or like the pig or hi or something like that on it. It was stuff like that, and I was like, I'm not really looking for anything like that. And so then I was like, well, I mean, we have our brand. I didn't really want to do it, to be honest with you. I was like, I don't know if this would do well for us because nobody knows us. And so we did we sent off the ideas to Printful. Printful is who we print with, and they have a design team as well. Illustration, they do like illustrations and stuff. I think they can come up with your designs for you, but you can also work with them to give them your ideas. And we always like to have the control of what it looks like,
it's our brand.
because it's important that we are illustrated as accurately as possible. And so
she means black people.
Yes,
because a lot of times illustrators don't do that well.
Right. And so and then also our details. We wanted our details to reflect us the best, and that can only come from our brains, basically, and because it's already hard enough to communicate the stuff to our illustrators, and then like it's a lot of back and forth. So we did that, and she executed our first one very beautifully. It was the teal jacket. I think she has an orange lip. I cannot remember. Y'all, I don't know why I can't remember.
It's like a pinky lip.
Is it pink?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a
pinkish
pink
red color.
Yeah. I don't know why. I should be able to remember this because I have the shirt. But
y'all, I didn't really rag her. I was like, Kim, nobody's gonna like that design.
Yeah.
And Target liked that design.
Target loved that design. Everybody loved that design. Everybody has loved that design.
Yeah.
We put it out. So we did actually get it printed. We got our samples printed. We got photos, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to have one. I have to have one. I have to have." So we did launch them, and honestly, it went slow at first. I think we teased them too soon.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. So we learned that we can't tease them months in advance. We have to tease it like a week or a couple weeks, something like that. Yeah. But after that, then it just started really picking up. One of our customers, she lived in, I think, South Carolina, and so she she shared our brand with a lot of people, and that really got us a lot of exposure. I mean, word of mouth still is the number one way for a brand to grow. So we thank you guys so much for sharing about our brand, about our channel, about anything about us, because that's the way that people, like, you are the biggest influencer in your life for, people. It's cool that, we would gain some sort of popularity and that we would be able to influence people to buy products and stuff, but still the people immediately in our lives, we have more influence. All of us have more influence on them, I would say, not over them, but on them, than even the biggest influencer that's out there. And it's because we have the trustworthiness. Like we're trusted by, we're trusted sources. So that is how Jolie Noire, Girl with Hat, came about. It was a response. It was a battle response.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You got served. Because we have the size range, and then we have, the illustration. So, and obviously other black people, not just black women, black men have even taken an interest in some of the pieces because they can go kind of androgynous, some of them. And so, and then the story resonates with them as well because, we all need a place that we can be ourselves or be, seen in a positive light. And so, that's been really cool to see. It's been cool to see black men support us because, with social media, if you live in that little small bubble, it feels like black men don't, but we know that, black men do.
Yeah, they do support.
Yeah, just like it feels like black people don't support overall, and we do. So,
Hi, Tiffany. But yeah, black people do support, and we feel it. We see it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, so also, one thing that I didn't realize that would happen, but obviously it would because, all races of people shop Target.
Yeah.
So we had like different people, not just black people, white people. We had all kinds of people hitting us up in our DMs saying how they loved the apparel, they loved shopping with us, and that mattered a lot as well. I mean, because that's all that black people
She
want
said
is for.
binge-worthy.
Hey, thank you. We want for people to just appreciate and to, like to just to love. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what black people have done for years. We've loved, we've appreciated on people.
Yeah.
And that's all. We want that respect back. And to receive that during that time, it was really good, really great.
We got lots of questions asking from non-black people if they could buy it.
Yeah, if they could buy it.
What are we gonna do?
I felt so bad for them.
It's like we're not gonna. Look, we're in the business of making money.
Right. But a lot of people, it's about that whole like appropriation type thing.
But for years, we had to buy Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, and then eventually, we would see Selena or Whitney or, things like that. But then those are celebrities. But like just like in the store that we saw the graphic tees in, I mean, you only see one. And I'm sure that's what their overall demographics might look like. But we are our demographics. So we were an answer, I guess, if you will, to something that, it's a representation. When we first came out, our phrasing was representation matters, because it does. Size representation matters, and then also your color matters. So that's why we try to have different shades of black women, different hair representation, different size representation, and of course we'll continue to do more. But that's important to us because we want to see us, on pieces. We want to see us represented. We want to see us in the space. And so it was really cool how other women love that. And then it's cool that other people love like other parts of us, like YouTube. So like, while this is our, Jolie Noire is our baby and the thing that, has kicked all of this off, because at first we were the Red Glasses Sisters. If you know anything, I don't know how long you guys have been following us, but
if you go back to that first video, and we decided to leave all of those old videos up so that you guys could see the progression.
You'll see how we've grown.
Yeah, you see
how the channel has changed. I like that. I like to be able to see.
I didn't like it at first.
How,
I was like, take that stuff down.
I like
it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of the story, and you'll be able to see how it's shaped, how it's kind of molded and stuff. And so we were the Red Glasses Sisters at one point. We had a business called the Red Glasses Sisters. We both had red glasses. It was very limiting because we couldn't do clothing. I've always wanted to do an apparel line. And so we couldn't do clothing with it, and men couldn't see themselves in it. But with Jolie Noire, even though it means pretty black, we've found a way to be able to work in, actually black men actually found a way to work themselves in.
Right.
And then we found a way to, make it make sense for them so that they can feel welcome too. And so, like I said, we are not exclusively for, we design with black women in mind, but we welcome all people to come and, share the wealth of the clothing.
I'm going to see who I know at Nordstrom.
Oh,
thank you, Jamila.
Thank you. That's sweet. Do you work at Nordstrom, Jamila, or, I can't remember what platform. Somebody said that they work at Nordstrom. It was when we were, when we went to...
I did when I was younger. Okay.
You did when you were younger. Okay, so then it wasn't you. Because someone said that they worked at Nordstrom when we went to the Nordstrom Harlem...
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had an event, and we went to it. They shut down, in Atlanta. They shut down the Nordstrom store early, and they brought in some designers who created some really beautiful pieces.
Yeah.
And we got a chance to hear their stories and things like that. And it was very encouraging.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
I was on the fashion board as a youth. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And it was founded in Seattle.
Oh, cool.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, that's neat.
Did you guys decorate for Christmas? I'm sorry. Girl, it's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. We haven't decorated for Christmas. We're not gonna go all out for decorations for Christmas this year. We're going to. She knows because
nice.
we might like put out like pillows. Our fall decorations, we did that, the color palette that we did intentionally so that if we wanted to add,
we could carry it
because we did it so late, we wanted to be able to add like shades of like holiday, like Christmas holiday stuff if we wanted to, but we're not doing a tree. I will show you guys some of our previous like trees, like stuff that we did. I mean, I really enjoy that stuff. This is my favorite time of the year. But we're not doing it this year, unfortunately. I have had all the itches to do it, but we're just not going to. We're kind of doing some other stuff personally. So yeah. I gotta get hip on the clothes more. Oh yeah, well, we appreciate you for being here for the YouTube channel. Look, you be here for whatever it is that you
whatever you need.
We have a variety. We have a buffet.
Right.
But yeah, so but yeah, thanks for asking though.
Love that you also share your faith and represent women of
yeah,
God.
Yeah. We absolutely have to, because the only way we can do all of this is with the Lord. Yeah, we can't do this without him. So, so we have so many layers.
Right, we do. That Target situation, it hit us like a ton of beautiful bricks.
Yeah.
It was the best like slap in the world not a slap, but you know what I mean. Like it was like something that was just so laid on us from God, and we never expected it.
Yeah.
And so and we want to make sure that we add elements of our faith in this as well, because like Kim said, that's the only way that we could ever be here is because of God. But it's to also let you guys see and know, like, we give all the credit to him, because that's where everything that we have comes from. And we hope that you guys like continue with that as well. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for so joining us. That's thank you.
That's right. Nothing but Jesus.
Yeah.
That's right.
But there's this YouTuber, and they got on, like, really saying how God was, their everything, how, if it were not for God, that, they wouldn't be where they are. And they're kind of changing, some things up with their verbiage, and saying how, just saying a lot of stuff that goes against what they say that they stand for. And a lot of people are seeing them as fake. And I just don't want to be like, I don't want to be one of those people, And
we don't want to cause confusion.
Yeah.
Because that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be very clear.
But right.
We really live this life. So we can't be, God's not the author of confusion, as we know. And so we can't, participate in that either. She says that, and it's undeniable, God's glory is on our lives.
Amen.
He will only take us higher. Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Thank you. But
it almost, because I don't know if y'all saw one of the vlogs, the recent vlog where I talk about being offended. I keep calling Christian sisters when the vlogs come on. Listen, amen. Come on,
we are sisters. Like
sisters
you're
in Christ.
So
yes. Like that's what our community is about.
Yeah.
Like truly building the community and like sharing in our love for whatever it is, like fashion, faith, obviously, whatever it is, So like, we sisters in this thing, for sure. But so I was talking about being offended and things like that in one of the other vlogs, and so I say this lightly, but I be borderline offended when this YouTuber says the things that they say, because I'm like, no, wait a minute, you claimed that God was this, and this for you, but then now you're changing and saying a lot of stuff that's kind of just kind of off from what it is that you started with, and so. Yeah.
But like that would fall under like, what is it? Righteous indignation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all's fashions be fashioning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's funny. So we're 34 minutes in. We did want to come on fairly quickly. I love you girls are incredibly talented in your own ways. Oh,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Jamila. That's sweet. Thank you. We were supposed to come on quickly because, like I said, we're leaving today. But before we go, do you guys have any questions? And again, if you weren't on a little bit earlier, we asked if you guys have any suggestions for videos that you want to see during Vlogmas. Then we would love to see them either here or like on our comments, or you can DM us on Instagram, or however, to just let us know. And but yeah, if you have any that you have here, then we can wait just a couple of seconds to let you guys get those out. Or if you like what the direction that it's going, or like because someone said that they wanted to see them longer, but we're not like sure how much longer, like 30 minutes, an hour.
Please, not an hour.
we're not gonna be able to commit to an hour.
Please, no hour.
But like we kind of want to get your thoughts, because like if it's an hour, then maybe we can do 35 minutes. I'm just kidding. But we can try to do as long as possible.
Yeah. And like even too, if you guys want to know like about how we started with our brand, things like that. Like we continue to tell our story, but we've not given you guys detailed information that could help you to be able to do what you want to do. Because a lot of times too, we feel like, if nobody's asking, then you may not want to know. But we don't mind dedicating lives and things like that to those types of questions either. It would be great to see behind the scenes of your gifts. Keandra in the studio, Kim working on outfits. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Okay, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Actually, in one of the vlogs, like maybe 4, 5, 6 vlogs back.
4, 5, 6.
You'd see me doing some stuff in the studio, so I'll do more of that. I will. And it was like, I probably wouldn't have even thought to do that either, but yeah, like I wouldn't have thought to continue that on. But you're right, Jamila. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense.
Yeah,
that's a part of our lives. So yeah. Love your vlogs. You don't have to do. You don't have to, but you can add capsule wardrobe.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Love it in the reels too. Yeah, we actually I was planning to do a capsule wardrobe for the winter. I just did one for my Instagram, but I do want to do it in a different kind of format, just a slightly different format than for Instagram, because it's so short and there's no explanation given behind it. So I do want to give a little bit more to kind of reasoning, or things like that. So that will definitely be something that we'll be adding to the channel. And I'm not only am I hoping, but I'm gonna say that I am gonna get that out for this year, for this month.
Pear-shaped girlies.
Yes, right. So yeah, and you'd rather see that in vlog style content as opposed to regular video content? Is that kind of what you're thinking, or does it matter?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, though.
No, doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, good. So, those are things that are easy. Those are easy lists. Love it on IG. Thank you.
Okay, Shaniqua says, ladies. Safe travels, ladies. Keep the comment coming.
Content
coming. So inspiring. Y'all definitely bring us to a safe space. Maybe suggestions on how for us to stay connected with God, with godly creators. Oh, that is good. That's very good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that is all a part of like being very discerning, not afraid, because sometimes we confuse the spirit of discernment with fear. And we go saying, oh, that person, they evil, and when it may not be that. It might be that they're just off in maybe their doctrine a little bit, and maybe they don't know. But what I'm saying though is that we need the gift of the spirit of discernment, because the spirit of discernment, there's a difference between the two. Spirit of discernment is knowing the difference between right and wrong, which still, that's good, because when you know the difference between right and wrong according to biblical principles, then it's easy for you to spot like who is, you know, a good
person to follow.
Yeah, person to follow. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely add that in as well.
Yeah.
Wow, we never knew you guys would even want that from us. I love it. I love that.
Okay, so these are great. Thank y'all. Thank you for weighing in. And if any others come to mind, then, you know, just like I said, feel free
Drop
to
it in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask, you know, like, oh, I'd like to see more of this or more of that, so that we can, because we're making content for you guys. So.
Yeah, right. Your vlogs are great and clean, and it stands out from what's on YouTube, even amongst other Christian creators.
Oh, wow.
But nothing against them.
Yeah. Well, now we understand. Oh, that's sweet. I love that.
in the YouTube back office, it shows what you guys, like, who y'all mostly look at. And we see like a lot of the Christian content creators who do a bit of what we do. And so I don't think that sounds like anything that's like a shots fired, or like you're trying to say anything bad about them. Like him said, this is what it's for y'all. So, you know, yeah,
that's so nice.
And it's good to know that you don't see us as copiers.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to copy nobody.
Not trying to copy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for showing
we
up.
Love y'all.
Yeah, like, we love this. It's always fun. Y'all always make it like it's always like something different, and so that's the cool part about this. Thank you so much, Jamila. We will let you guys know we're more than likely will go live tomorrow. Because we still have to edit the video for this weekend. Yeah. So we will more than likely be back tomorrow. Because like I said, we are posting 25 days this month.
Yeah, we're going to do every day. So if you don't get a video on the days, you're getting a live.
You're getting a live.
Thank you, Shaniqua.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Love y'all. Bye.